Guys, how is everybody doing? My Nigerian people, how far now? How levels? And my Maltese friends and subscribers, bonjour. Anyways, it's just a lovely day and I am back here. So guys, I want to share with you the story how I managed to upgrade myself. Let me say upgrade myself. Let me put the phone very well so you can see me very well. Yes. Let me say upgrade myself from being a house girl to working in a very nice company in Europe right now. My journey has been like a process. Anyways, I started as a nanny in Dubai, and then after that I went to do cleaning in Dubai still, and then after cleaning I was promoted to reservations. I've worked in reservation for like 4 years, and then I moved to Europe where I'm working with the best hotels here. And yes, I'm working in I'm doing like reservation receptions and accounts receivables. So yes, if you want to know more about that, then stay tuned. Anyways, my name is Maslin, originally from Kenya, married to Nigeria, and we are based in Europe, specifically in Malta, close to Valletta. So everybody who is in Europe, Germany, anywhere around, you can always pass by because it's free. So long as you have Schengen visa, you can always come to Malta here and we will meet each other. And very soon I'm coming to Germany. So my Germany friends, stay tuned because yes, we are coming there. We will eat together, have fun, and yes, life in this life we have to enjoy. Anyways, my name is Maslin, and I come from the western part of Kenya. Precisely, I am Maragoli, but I grew up in the Bukusu land, that is Kitale. So I understand Luya very well. And after that, I moved to... Let me leave the school thing. That one is a story of another day. My first job, I moved to UAE. There is a story that made me move there. I was going through a lot at that time, and the only thing I needed is to find a job. Thanks God for my mom, because she really tried for me, got a loan and sent me to Dubai. And the first job I got, it was a nanny. I worked as a nanny with a Tunisian family that was in Dubai. I worked with them for a period of 1 year and 2 months. They were the best. They were the good bosses anybody can wish for. But for me, I couldn't stay in that because, my passion was to work I knew I have gone to school, I have graduated. Being a house girl was not really my thing. Though my bosses were good, but they were also leaving. They were going to Australia and they couldn't go take me with them. And also for me, my heart was not really like a nanny because I knew I can't be a nanny forever. I need to stand up and look for another job. So yes, that's when I searched for another job. And guess who helped me to look for a job? It's my boss. Yes, my boss wife. She's the one who helped me. Her name was Emila, a very nice and beautiful woman. So she helped me to apply for a job, and I got a job in Grand Bellevue Hotel. It's in Dubai Internet City. Those people in Dubai, you will know, in Tikom area. Yes, that's where I was working, Grand Bellevue Hotel. It's Sharia Hotel. So I worked in Bellevue for like 6 months, if I'm not wrong. Yes, I was working there as a housekeeping attendant. And after some time, that hotel, they had to terminate all the staff because they were doing reconstruction of the company. So I had to apply for another job, and I moved to, it was Gloria Hotels. So I moved to Yasat Gloria. It's still also in Internet City in Tikom side. Yes, that's where I moved, and I worked there for like 3 years doing housekeeping job. So I did housekeeping, I did training as housekeeping supervisor, I did training as coordinator, I did training as order taker. So anything about housekeeping, trust me, I know it very well because I did training in all the positions. But I was not really getting promoted, so I don't really know why, and I don't want to lay blames or something. Let me just say it was fate. So I couldn't I was not promoted. Then I decided, okay, let me do training in a different department. That's when I ended up doing training in revenue and reservations department. And I was, let me say, I'll count myself as lucky enough, because after doing training in revenue and reservation, it took me it was 3 or 4 months. Yeah, around 3 to 4 months, and I was promoted. So yes, when you have a good heart na unajituma, you are that person who send yourself, you just want to work, of course God will see like you're really struggling and they will promote you. So I got promoted to revenue and reservations department. I continued working there, I think for like 2 years, and then I left. I went to work in Swiss Hotel Al Mourouj. Swiss Hotel Al Mourouj is just opposite the Dubai Mall. It's one of the most busiest hotel ever. So I was working for Swiss Hotel Al Mourouj. It's part of the Accor hotels. Also, you know, when I was in Mercure, when I was in Gloria, they changed from Gloria to Mercure. That's when we joined the Accor culture. And after that, I fell in love with the Accor culture, and then I decided to look for a job in another Accor culture, Accor hotels as well. So I applied for a job in Swiss Hotel Al Mourouj, and yeah, I started working in Swiss Hotel Al Mourouj still as a revenue and reservation staff. Then, let me say, after some time, I really wanted a change. I had to move from Swiss Hotel, and then I went to Dusit D2. It's in Ticom. I think I'm just in love with Dusit D2 because most of the time I get my job in Dusit D in Ticom area, Dubai Internet City. So I still went back to Dusit D2 Ticom area. So I worked in Dusit D2 for 1 year. And then I stopped working there because I had to quit my job, go back to Nigeria, because at that point I was married and I was expecting my lovely Nigerian boy, Kenya, Nigeria. That's where we get the name Nigerian. So I was expecting my Nigerian boy. Very soon he will be playing football for Kenya, Nigeria. Anyways, so I had to quit my job, go to Nigeria, you know, at least spend some time with my newborn. And then after like 6 months, after 6 months, I decided, okay, let me go back because I don't want to be a housewife. I just wanted to work because, you know, nowadays it's not the time when women, you need to sit down and depend on men always, everything on men. So I decided to go back to Dubai and look for another job, at least, you know, when hubby is working this other side and also me, I can work this other side, at least, you know, then you meet in the middle. So I went back to Dubai, but at this point I had to look for another job. So I have already been qualified because when I was in Dusit D2, I was working, like, you know, doing the job of staff and also the job of supervisor, the job of assistant manager. So I was really qualified, but I can't really get promoted anyways because everything that managers, assistant manager are doing, we were doing it. So after that, after my Nigeria vacation to staying with my baby, I decided to take my baby to Kenya. At least Kenya, you know, Kenya is close by. If I want to see my son, I can just travel anytime soon, go to Kenya, see my son, because I wanted to leave him in Nigeria, but I felt Nigeria is very far, you know. Before I go to Nigeria, before I see him, it's very far, but Kenya is just close by to Dubai, so I will always run quickly and come. That's why I had to travel back from Nigeria to Kenya with my son. Then I left my son with my mom, and then I traveled back to Dubai. At this time, I still worked with Accor hotels, but I was working now with Novotel, Ibis, and Adagio. All of them, they are in Al Basha area, close to Mall of the Emirates. Yes, so that's where I worked, and I didn't really spend there for a long time because immediately I reached there, I started working, and then yes, I met my husband helped me to apply for a job here in Europe, specifically in Malta. So he helped me to apply for the job, and yes, I was lucky enough without paying any single thing. The only thing I paid was my work permit to come to Europe. I only paid work permit. He found me very good people that helped me to come, very good agency that they helped me to travel and come here. Yes, so I applied for my work permit. The whole process took like 5 months and something. Yeah, around 5 months, close to 6 months. And yes, my visa was out and I had to travel. So last year, November, I came to Europe on November 4th. That's when I came to Europe. And since then, I've been here in Malta. I love it. Even when I see here now and then I compare here in Dubai, I'm like, man, people used to enjoy, and I feel like we've been suffering a lot in Dubai, but I cannot say suffering because actually Dubai was able to give me what I was not able to get in my country. They were really able to give me a good job, good training, because the training I got in Dubai, it was just amazing. Anyway, more stories about Europe and relocation, and if you want to know about any agency that you can use to come, stay tuned because I will be sharing those information later. Okay, otherwise that's all I had for today. I just wanted to introduce myself to you. It has been a little bit long, but not very long, so I hope you know about me. You know, I'm a mother, married to Nigeria, and yes, that's it. So let's stay tuned. Next time we will meet and we will discuss a lot. Okay, ciao.